Sorry about this super long hiatus from videos. Hopefully this will break it. I probably have 5 or 6 videos I'll be uploading in the next, hopefully, 2 days, maybe more. So you guys can see how I did it hard, boys. For now, though, I am just going to be building some Tyranids. Okay, today we will be building 2 Zoanthropes, a Broodlord, and all of the battle force minus the warriors, which includes 8 Hormagaunts, 8 Termagants, and some G-Stealers. Okay, so first up we're building the Termagants. There's 2 kinds of these things, what I call shooty gaunts and stabby gaunts. Okay, so this will be a pretty easy kit. They actually go together really nicely and have some pretty good detail on them, if my camera will ever focus. Probably not with its lighting. But basically you just glue this on right onto there, like so. And next you just glue the 2 pieces of the head together, which I'll go ahead and do, and then I'll put them on the base. Okay, now that we have all of these Termagants glued together and on the bases, we're going to go ahead and glue the 2 halves of the heads together. It's pretty easy to do. Just make sure you don't mix up the halves. So if you look on the back of the sprues, you can see this is labeled 1 and this one's labeled 2. So these 2 heads and these 2 heads go together, so don't mix them up. That's definitely the last thing you want to do. Then you're going to go ahead and punch out all of these arms. We're just going to give them the standard flesh bore, and make sure you keep the arm with the correct one, so it'll say like left, and right. So keep the arms with the correct set, otherwise they won't line up. Okay, so we have all the heads together up here. We've got these headless, armless guys. So I've taken off some of these pieces, and make sure you keep, like I said before, the correct right and left ones together. We're going to go ahead and put that on. The easiest way to do this that I found is to put a dab of glue in the socket on the gun, the joint on the gun, and the other arm socket, so the left arm. And then you'll hold on this arm while you put the other arm on. I'll see if I can show you that. Okay, so left arm socket, we're going to put a dab of glue. And then on the right arm of the gun, on the joint, a little glue there. And in this socket on the gun, a little glue. This is going to let us put it all together in one motion. Otherwise, it's nearly impossible. So, put the gun arm in the socket there first. Other arm here in the joint. And then just kind of push them together. And you've already got glue in this joint up here, if you can see there. So, this should hold now. There you go. So I'm using plastic glue, the Games Workshop plastic glue, which works pretty well, especially since it's jelly enough and viscous enough that it'll hold the limbs in place while it hardens, and it'll actually melt the plastic to itself. And finally, you will glue on the head. Pretty simple model to put together. I really do like the good amount of detail it has for the simplicity it is, and it also comes with it comes with rippers, and it comes with a whole sprue of extra pieces if you want to give them devours or spine fists or anything like that, some extended carapace pieces, adrenal glands, so it's a pretty nice kit. And done with these 16, moving on to the Hormagaunts. I'm probably not going to do a video for them. They're the exact same thing, except you put claws on instead of guns. Okay, and there are the Hormagaunts and the Termagants. So, as you can see, some of these guys don't quite balance right, if I can find one. So I cut up some plastic and put it in the bottom of their bases to keep them from falling forward. Likewise, some people glue nickels to the bottom of them, or washers. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the G-Stealers. They're assembled in essentially the same way. You get the leg piece separate, goes right into that square hole. And after that, glue them on the base, put the arms and the head on.